Several residents of a housing unit in Gatineau are being helped by the Red Cross this hour after an early morning fire. Police say just before 5 a.m. a woman called in saying there was a fire at 9 La Fortune Street. Firefighters say the blaze has been ruled accidental. No one was hurt and there's no word on the extent of the damage. Well, the city and the Ottawa Sports and Entertainment Group are now one step closer to moving forward with their plans to redevelop Lansdowne Park after the Ontario Court of Appeal rejected the case by the Friends of Lansdowne. Reporter Melissa Lamb joins us now live in the newsroom with more, and all signs now, Melissa, seem to be indicating that we could see a shovel in the ground very soon.
Yeah, that's right, Annette. The Finance and Economic Development Committee will decide today if they will advance $12.6 million out of the project's budget so they can get started with soil remediation on the site. Now, in a unanimous ruling yesterday, the Friends of Lansdowne's case was rejected by the Ontario's Court of Appeals, who agreed that the city legally entered a partnership with the Ottawa Sports and Entertainment Group. The Friends of Lansdowne do have 60 days to appeal the ruling, which the Supreme Court of Canada can refuse. Now, the city and its developer do want this project to move forward, especially with plans to host international events on the grounds as early as 2014.
The goal is to try to stay as best as we can on the construction schedule to be able to be open for the summer of 2014 for football, soccer, and lots of other stuff.
And the city is hoping to have the entire project completed by 2015. Annette?
Okay, Melissa, thanks for that. Melissa Lamb on the Lansdowne Park story. Rallies and marches are planned for several Canadian cities today, including Ottawa, as workers mark May Day, also known as International Workers' Day. The 1st of May is a day for employees to assert their rights. The event is marked around the world, from Indonesia to Greece. People have been taking to the streets. Here in Ottawa, a march is planned from Confederation Park to Parliament Hill at 11:30 this morning. The new boss of OC Transpo made some big changes at the top. 5 senior managers of the bus company have been let go. General Manager John Manconi dismissed the head of transit operations, marketing, fleet maintenance, customer service, and security. Manconi says that the firings were needed to move the organization forward. He says the focus of OC Transpo was on service and preparing for the light rail project. Lawyers for the man accused of killing 8-year-old Victoria Stafford will get a chance to lay out their case today. The defense will present its arguments in the murder trial of 31-year-old Michael Rafferty. It's still unclear what evidence may be called or if Rafferty himself will take the stand. He is accused of abducting, sexually assaulting, and murdering Tori in 2009. Rafferty has pled not guilty to all of the charges. And finally, McDonald's is supersizing its latest location. McDonald's is building an Olympic-sized restaurant in London just in time for the Summer Olympic Games in July. The restaurant will be about half the length of a football field, will have 2,000 employees, and can seat 1,500 people. McDonald's has been a top sponsor of the Olympics for many years.